Wow, that's what I call electrifying. Sorry guys.
Pokemon Ranger, I choose you!
What's up my dear boys and girls, it's your Ranger Boy here and welcome to another short review of Pokemon Journey. So let's talk about Ash vs Volkner with episode 77, Super Electromagnetic Hyper Class Battle. So without any further hesitation, ratings. It's very generous to call this a story because this episode was just a 15 to 20 minute battle. As soon as the opening ends, we dive straight into the battlefield, and you know what? I like this approach a lot. Straight on point with no distraction. Another aspect I liked a lot was that not only Ash, but especially Volkner showed a lot of creativity and his battle IQ in this episode. Every time I thought Ash finally got him, Volkner just switches out his Pokemon and then uses either his type advantage of speed, abilities, and even the opponent's status conditions to his advantage. That was, in all honesty, clever and overall amazing. In general, all the battles between Ash's and Volkner's Pokemon were intense, with none of them giving their opposites any room for a break. Last but not least, I liked how they teased future opponents for Ash coming up in even higher classes, with one very surprising one being CYNTHIA, and I honestly can't wait for that one. I really hope her battle with Ash is somewhat tied in with the Sinnoh Winter Special, and hopefully another Return of Dawn. So overall, this battle was a big positive from my point of view when it comes to the execution. But sadly, there is one big excitement killer that took away from this battle, the Z move. And why? Because not only does it make the ending of this rather fantastic battle pretty much underwhelming, but they also had to show the Pikachu Z at the very beginning of the episode, which is basically the equivalent of, hey, look here, spoiler! Because as soon as Ash shows this thing to not only Volkner, but also to the viewers, everybody in the goddamn universe knew how the battle will end, with Ash using the Z move to end it all. And as a result of that, it just takes away a lot of anticipation and excitement from this battle. I do understand that it was a nice sign of continuation from last week's episode, which is something, you know, let's be honest here, Journeys rarely showcases, but on the other hand, it just feels flat and just an overall letdown. Another thing I have to criticize is not necessarily connected to the episode itself, but more so to the overall build-up of Ash's World Championship journey. And even this great battle against Volkner doesn't take away from the fact that Ash's World Championship journey still feels very underwhelming and with no care to detail from the writers whatsoever. Gengar once again takes a major L and overall has been presented very poorly. And I have to point this out because according to rumors, he will soon receive his Gigantamax form. So not only is he a loser, but he will get rewarded for being a loser. Last but not least, Lucario. And man, like seeing Lucario always gets me like giddy and really excited. And every time it's in action, it really just sends down shivers of excitement down my spine. But that feeling of excitement was followed up by the feeling of pure disappointment. Do you guys know when Lucario's last legit battle took place? I will tell you, it was against Mewtwo. That took place on November 20th, 2020. And this Volkner episode took place on August 20th, 2021. Which means that Lucario, aka, let me remind you, the ace of Ash in Gen 8, didn't have any legit battle for exactly 9 months straight. What the fuck? And not only that, but his last relevant appearance was on December 4th, 2020, and his next relevant screen time was in the Alola episode, which also took place this month on August 13th. So if my math is correctly, that's 8 months and 5 days. What the hell? Journeys, how can you do this? How can you treat not only Ash's ace, but also one of the most popular Pokemon of all time in such a poor manner? Like, Journeys, why? Just why, Journeys? So even though I really enjoyed this battle a lot and I really adored the overall creativity and intensity of this battle, I sadly have to give this episode a 8 out of 10 because despite the overall great battle execution and creativity of both trainers, the ending was flat and was spoiled from the very beginning. The overall presentation of Gengar continues to go downhill and Lucario's treatment and build up until this hyperclass battle is downright insulting. So in short, as an episode in and of itself, it was fantastic. It was amazing. But everything surrounding Ash's World Championship journey continues to feel very underwhelming. Anyway guys, I really hope you enjoyed this short review. What is your opinion? Tell me, and just like always, see you guys in the comments down below. Bye guys!